Emily had always been drawn to the old mansion perched on the hill. From a distance, it appeared like a relic of a bygone era, its grand facade now marred by years of neglect and decay. The mansion, with its ivy-clad walls and crumbling turrets, stood as a stark contrast to the modern city she called home. Rumors of its haunted past had circulated for years, but Emily, a passionate historian with a keen interest in uncovering lost histories, saw it as an opportunity rather than a curse. One crisp autumn afternoon, Emily decided to explore the mansion, her curiosity outweighing her apprehension. The path leading to the estate was overgrown with weeds and littered with fallen leaves, making the journey feel like stepping back in time. The air was filled with the earthy scent of decay and the distant sound of a crow's caw, adding to the eerie ambience. As she approached the mansion's imposing entrance, the heavy, wooden door creaked open, revealing a foyer cloaked in shadows. The sunlight, though waning, filtered through cracked and dusty windows, casting a dim light on the interior. The grand staircase, now sagging and covered in dust, led to an upper floor that seemed to whisper secrets of its past. The room was filled with the musty odor of age and abandonment, a fitting prelude to what Emily was about to uncover. Determined to uncover the mansion's secrets, Emily began her exploration. The mansion's interior was a labyrinth of dust-covered rooms, each more fascinating and forlorn than the last. In the library, filled with ancient, leather-bound books and faded tapestries, she discovered a hidden door behind a large, threadbare tapestry. Her heart raced with anticipation as she pried open the door, revealing a narrow, spiral staircase leading into darkness. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Emily descended the stairs, her flashlight illuminating the way. Each step echoed ominously in the silence. At the bottom, she found a small, dust-covered room that seemed untouched by time. The walls were lined with ancient books and peculiar artifacts, their purpose lost to history. Among the items, Emily noticed a large, ornate music box sitting in the corner, its intricate design partly obscured by dust. As she examined the artifacts, a faint, haunting melody drifted through the air. Emily's attention was drawn to the music box. It was beautifully crafted, with delicate carvings and a glass dome covering a small ballerina. The melody was both beautiful and unsettling, filling the room with an eerie sense of melancholy. Emily couldn't shake the feeling that the music box held a secret. The melody seemed to carry a weight of sorrow, and as she listened, she felt a chill that wasn't entirely due to the dampness of the room. Hours passed as she carefully studied the music box and the room's contents, trying to unravel the mystery behind the haunting tune. That night, Emily decided to stay in the mansion to continue her investigation. As darkness enveloped the estate, a cold draft swept through the room, making the old wooden beams creak. The haunting melody resumed, louder and more insistent than before. Emily was startled by a sudden, ghostly presence, a figure emerging from the shadows. The apparition was a young woman dressed in an elegant but tattered gown. Her face was pale and sorrowful, her eyes hollow with an eternal sadness. Emily was frozen with fear and awe as the ghostly figure glided toward her, the melody growing louder and more intense. The spirit reached out a translucent hand, pointing toward a hidden compartment in the wall. Emily's heart pounded as she followed the ghost's gesture. She discovered the hidden compartment, which revealed an old journal and a faded portrait of the same young woman. The journal detailed a tragic love story set in the mansion long ago. It described how the woman, Elizabeth, had fallen in love with a musician named Henry. The musician had composed the haunting melody for Elizabeth, but they were tragically separated by Henry's untimely death. Elizabeth had remained in the mansion, waiting for him, her spirit bound by her unfinished love story. Determined to help, Emily decided to restore the music box and honor the couple's memory. She carefully repaired the damaged parts and cleaned the intricate designs, hoping to bring peace to the restless spirit. She placed the restored music box in a prominent position in the room, hoping that its melody would finally bring closure. The next evening, Emily returned to the mansion with a sense of purpose. As she played the restored melody on the music box, the ghostly apparition appeared once more. The spirit seemed to recognize the melody, her sorrowful expression softening into one of relief and gratitude. As the final notes of the melody faded, the ghostly figure smiled warmly at Emily before gradually dissipating into the air. The room, once filled with an oppressive, mournful atmosphere, now felt lighter and more peaceful. Emily could sense a palpable shift in the energy of the space, as if the spirit had finally found peace. In the weeks that followed, the mansion underwent a remarkable transformation. Emily's efforts to honor the couple's memory were recognized, and the mansion was restored to its former glory. The once dilapidated estate was now vibrant and welcoming, its interior beautifully preserved and open to the public as a historical site. The haunting melody was no longer heard, replaced by the sounds of visitors exploring and learning about the mansion's rich history. Emily felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had not only uncovered a lost chapter of history, but had also helped bring peace to a restless spirit. The mansion, once a place of mystery and sorrow, had been transformed into a symbol of enduring love and the power of remembering the past. As she stood in the grand foyer, now filled with the lively chatter of visitors, Emily reflected on the journey that had brought her here. The haunting melody had led her to uncover a poignant love story, and in doing so, she had become a part of its legacy. In the end, Emily's journey to the old mansion on the hill had revealed not just the history of a forgotten love, but also her own capacity to make a difference. The mansion stood as a testament to the enduring power of love and memory, a place where the past and present intertwined in a harmonious melody.